everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 60386, Recycling Truck from the LEGO City theme. This set contains 261 pieces, 3 minifigures, and will retail for $29.99 in the US. This set does not officially release until January 1st, 2023, but it was sent to me early by the LEGO Group through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but all opinions expressed in this video are my own. So I'm actually going to start this review by taking a look at the side build in this set. Now normally I take a look at the main build first, however I feel like it's important to look at this before we get into like the actual main truck. So this is a super simple but very nice build. It's these 3 connected recycling bins. They each have doors at the front with stickered labels on them, and those labels explain like what kind of waste is meant to be disposed there. So we have organic waste, paper waste, and glass waste, and of course each of these doors can be hinged open if you want. However, just for like generic civilian minifigures though, you're not supposed to open those up, you just drop your waste into the top, above like whatever bin it's supposed to go in, and then when you have the people who run the recycling truck come by, then you get those opened up, and that way you can pull actual trash bins out. So there's a total of 3 different trash bins, and each of them match the colors that you see on the signs. So there is a gray trash can for the glass, a blue trash can for the paper, and then a green trash can for the organic material. Each of those can be removed individually, and of course each of them contain like what is meant to be thrown away in them. So the organic bin has like a little stem and a leaf. The paper bin has 2 printed tiles. One is a ticket and the other one's like a little list of something. And then the glass bin has 2 transclear cheese slopes to I guess represent broken glass. And then with the bins removed, taking a look at the rest of this build, you can see there are doors on the other side too which can be opened up. These however do not have stickers on them. However, I just think this build is really good all around. It doesn't use a ton of parts, like it is very simple, but it's very effective in what it wants to be, and I think it's fantastic for play, and also looks really good too, so I'm very satisfied with this. And I know it's a simple thing, but I just love the way you can like throw the trash in the top and then take the bin out the bottom. I feel like there's a ton of fun to be had there. But yeah, that's about it for the side build, except for this little guy right here. For some reason the set comes with a kitten, which is definitely completely unnecessary for the set. However, I am definitely not going to complain because the kitten is absolutely adorable. I love this piece. I bought a ton of extras off of Pick-a-Brick, so I'm very happy to get another here. So even if it doesn't like need to be in the set at all, very happy it is, because I mean, come on, Lego Kitten's adorable. How could you not love these little guys? But now coming to the actual trash truck, this is once again really good. I actually absolutely adore this build. I don't know what it is about it, but something like this like really gets the inner child in me. The idea of just a trash or recycling truck is inherently very fun, and I cannot tell you why that is, but the build of the set makes me very happy, and I think it's incredibly well done. So you can see the front of the truck has the recycling logo on it. There's a stickered license plate too, which has the set number as well as RT for recycling truck. Everything's pretty much exactly the same on the other side, though there is no actual door, so you can't actually put them in through the sides. But if you actually do want to put a character inside, you just pop off the roof at the top. And with that open now, you can see the interior. Not a ton going on in there. There's just a little steering wheel as well as 1 seat to put a minifigure. And you can very simply just plop a minifigure in, close the truck back up, and there you go. Now a character is actually driving the recycling truck. Now moving towards the back, the build's very flat using a lot of basic bricks. That's because this is a LEGO City set made for younger kids, so it is going to be a simpler build, but I think that's perfectly fine here. I do like the bit of rounding they did include though, and there are clips at the very end to store the minifigures accessories when you're not using them. There's one of those on each side, and that's something that I always love to see. But now we get to the very back, which is easily the best part of the build. This is how you can actually have the characters like unload the different trash cans. So what you do is you pick whatever trash can you're trying to recycle at the moment. So for this example, I'll use the paper can. You place it on this platform right here, turn this wheel on the side, and then it basically just empties everything into the truck. You can repeat this with the other types of cans. Of course, in the real world, you probably don't want to mix all of these. But yeah, you can say do it again with the glass can. Now the can's empty, then I can put it back where it came from. Same thing with the organic can. And now the trash truck is full of trash and it's ready to drive away. So then you can imagine a recycling truck driving to like wherever it has to go. Recycling plant, I would assume. And when you get there, you can lift this entire back section up. And then if you also pull this front section up, you can actually dump everything that's inside. So yeah, all around, I just think that has some great possibilities for play. This looks good, right? It fits into like any LEGO environment. I think the play feature is a ton of fun. I've got pretty much nothing but good things to say about this build. I really like this one. But of course, that's not everything in this set. I'll talk about my thoughts of the build a little bit more at the end of this video. For now, let's move on to the minifigures. So here are the first 2 minifigures in the set. These are just 2 workers that work on the trash truck. And I think these 2 are both pretty great. In terms of accessories, you get a shovel and a broom. But then the rest of the figures are fairly simple, but that doesn't make them bad. They use neon yellow to be like a high-vis vest, which obviously makes sense. I think that's a very cool use of that part. It fits the idea of like a recycling crew perfectly. Blue gloves are a nice touch, and dark orange is an interesting color for pants I don't see used too often, so that's nice to see. The face print and hat in the male figure is very generic, not bad by any means, but I feel like it's come in quite a few sets. And then the face print on the female character is also generic, but I do really like her hairpiece. It has become more common nowadays, but I remember when this hairpiece was new, it was like a really exciting one because it was so detailed, and I do think it is a fantastic part. There they are with their hairpiece and hat removed, and there you can see there's no alternate faces or anything. And then the final minifigure in this set, we have just a generic civilian. And this figure is really good. I believe her torso print's all new. I could be wrong about that, but I don't recognize it, so I think it's all new. But it's just got this little tree design. She has this necklace with seashells hanging down. That looks fantastic. Absolutely love that. Olive green's a really cool color for pants too. And then her face print's not my favorite. I've never just been a fan of the big, like, wide open mouth smiles, but it's still alright. The coolest part about that figure though is this hairpiece. That is a recolor of the Monica Rambeau hairpiece from the LEGO Marvel Collectible Minifigure series. Now in this, like, what, nougat color? And that's just such an awesome recolor for that part. It looks amazing. The original was just one of the best LEGO hairpieces of all time because it was just so detailed, so covered in texture. So it's amazing to see that recolored here, and I would love to see it recolored in more colors too, because yeah, that just looks great all around. No complaints from me. Back torso print, very simple, but I'm happy there is a back torso print there. And then taking the hairpiece off, she does have an alternate face where her eyes are closed. I think that is a really good alternate face, however, I wish her normal face was more neutral, because yeah, these are two very odd expressions to be her only expressions. However, I think this face print's fine, and this one is really good. I just wish there was another one in there somehow. But what are my overall thoughts on this set? I don't know what it is, but something about the recycling truck idea, as well as like how fun that play feature is, really excites me. And while unfortunately I'm not going to have the space to keep together like a lot of the 2023 sets I've been reviewing, this is one that for sure will stay together in my collection just because I love it so much. So 100% I would recommend this set. Both the kids and older collectors, I think there's a lot to like here. For kids, I think it's genuinely really fun to play with. It's just a nice thing to integrate into any LEGO world, and it's fun just to have the feature where you can throw things away and then take out the trash bin and then put it in the truck and then empty the truck. Yeah, I think that's amazing. But then for older collectors, it looks really good too. Like, obviously, yeah, it's a simple build because it's a LEGO City set, but simple does not mean bad. And I think it's still really well done for what it is. So 100% I would still recommend this set. The price could be a little bit better. $30 isn't amazing, but it's also not the worst price in the world. Probably should have been $25, but I don't think 30 is bad by any means. Because it's a LEGO City set, I'm sure it's not like a must-have for most people. But if it goes on sale at some point, I highly recommend you pick it up. Because yeah, I adore this set, and I think a lot of you guys will too. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have a bunch of other early 2023 reviews up on the channel right now, as well as more coming over the next few days. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out the channel to see my other reviews. But as for this video, I think it's about all I have to say. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!